Good. No, wait. Daylight savings. I added. No, let's redo this one. Hang on. So here it is, Merry Easter. It's the UK Easter song. That's right, it's Easter. Welcome, Caden. Happy Easter.
Woo!
It's
Happy
the
Easter.
2009 Easter special. That financial crisis from last week has gotten much worse. But the president's gotten better since last week.
Yeah.
Obama, versus whoever it was before Obama. I don't know. I was too young. I remember that election, actually, the 2008 election.
I do not.
Weird brag, but I do. I remember because I would have been 8. So I think it was like 5th grade. I feel like it was elementary school. But they said, like, the kids at the playground, that Obama was gonna cancel football, which I recognize as like political suicide. Like, it baffled me, and I was too young to understand the concept that people might lie. And so I was against the Obama presidency in 2008 because I didn't care about football, but I knew it was important to the nation. And so I voted hypothetically for the good of the nation against, was it Romney? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm canceled now, I guess. That's
dang. That's brutal.
I know. Didn't even vote against Trump his first election because I was 16. Was the main reason.
Wow, you got
that was in fact the only reason. Yeah, I was too young. I mean, you didn't vote for either, I don't think. Just saying.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, weird start. Welcome. It's the Easter special. We've got Planet of the Dead today. But Caden, as I teased, I have my phone here with notes, including to remember to do the special Easter intro. But we have news, enough that I had to write them down.
Ooh.
Right? First off, Caden, in a shock announcement, well, I guess no one was expecting at the time, it's TV news. In fact, it's all TV news.
Wow.
Firstly, it has been announced that Doctor Who will return for a 2026 Christmas special. That is our next episode of Doctor Who. We know literally nothing else about it. But yes, it's good to have a firm date. The BBC is committed. This also does serve as, I guess, the announcement that Christmas has officially been canceled. Because I will say, right, chat, feel for me, because I spent the first 24 hours after reading that thinking Christmas 2026 was in 2 months. And I was so excited. I was so happy. And then I realized that it's not. It's next year. But no, it's great. Russell T Davies will write it. Actually, we do know that.
Okay.
No real surprise there. But yeah, I mean, that's good. We'll probably get some news trickling over that, like cast and promo shots and whatever. But there's now a Christmas special. There's now another episode of Doctor Who. The show is no longer technically dead, which is great. Next piece of news. You might call it bad news. You might call it good news, I guess. It depends on the person. It has been officially announced as well that Disney will no longer be continuing their partnership with the BBC after the broadcast of the war between the land and the sea, which of course is written in my phone as twat blast, one word, capital letters. So yeah, this isn't like super surprising. I'm kind of glad because Disney has proven they'll like sit on their hands while like everyone else just wants to move forward. So I didn't really want them in there anyway. But combined with the above news, that means there's currently actually no announced broadcaster for that Christmas 2026 special. Internationally, of course. I mean, it would be no surprise to be like they're in talks, they're finding someone, so it's like a year and a half. I'd be surprised if there isn't one. Hopefully there's a streamer just for the good of their show. Personally, if they like, let me spend like $5 on iPlayer to download it or whatever day of, like that'd work, but I'd like a streamer so like you could get it on the TV. But yeah, no more Disney, Neil. Disney officially done. Shortest era of Doctor Who ever. There we go. But yeah, no more Disney deal. I read actually in the TARDIS Guide forums there was someone who seemed to have like insider information, which, you know, pinch of salt at all. But is very much like, yeah, just, you know, shopping around. They've got still like you can't stream the episodes we're watching now this era because they're probably gonna try and package that up with whoever they partner with next time. Also actually interesting to note, that means that the 2026 special, like just like the 60th, won't be made with any Disney money, which hopefully will actually there's a little part of me that really hopes it's kind of terrible, you know? So you can already point at the 60th and say the Disney money was like negligible, but you could then point to this new special, be like, no, see, it was just Davies, you know? But yeah, no, I mean, we'll get into stuff as we get more for that. Related to both of the above, then, as I said, a lot of news. I actually got to take a drink.
Wow. A lot of news.
Breaking news. Because of the collapse of the Disney deal, BBC has moved Twat Blast up to Christmas time. I don't know if they've given a specific date. It'll air on Christmas in the UK. However, Disney will keep its original release date of, as far as I'm aware, early 2026 is all that's officially been announced. I think I've seen January float around in a few places. But the point is that The War Between the Land and the Sea, which was already like a cult classic at best, is just broadcast not later than its original release in the UK, which is a very interesting decision. For us, I think, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, it basically all but confirms that we're not going to live review it.
Yeah.
Like a month after. We were on the fence anyway. I've thought about a special, like a one episode, we binge the whole thing, and then maybe we talk about it live, if it was any good, or we think there's stuff to talk about. But I don't know. There's now not even the thing of like kind of wanting to get the Disney Plus month anyway, just to show that you want more Doctor Who. I feel like with Twat Blast, I'm yes, I am gonna I've committed to calling it Twat Blast. Although, what was it? One of the fun names I threw thrown around is Surf and Turf for the show. Even the branding is kind of shortening to The War Between a lot. But yeah, no, it's I don't know. It's just very interesting that I imagine I'll kind of hear murmurs about how good or like bad it was. Then Kaibe's getting it. I mean, I've never seen Class, which is the other kind of like spin-off that really wasn't popular. It's like a young adult read. We got to make it all like teen angsty and I think kind of edgy. Kind of young adult about a titular class of teens at Coal Hill School, which is like a classic Who reference. In the Doctor Who universe. I was gonna keep going, but I realized that's actually just the premise. That's it. It's done. Capaldi's in the first episode to like make it Doctor Who. And apparently it's like terrible, but then it ends on a sort of cliffhanger that's actually interesting. As I said, I've never watched it. It's what I alluded to. It's like kind of what War Between will probably be at best, is like it's kind of popular amongst a niche of the fandom that always tells you should watch it because it's good, which is what I hear about Class. I don't know, maybe if it's on like a streamer, I'll give Class a go, but gotta get my TARDIS Guide percentages up somehow. Also in personal news, Caden, this is the first time that you're gonna watch a worse episode than me because the show is now in HD. That's right, it's here at Easter 2009. Whoa. They film and broadcast Doctor Who in HD.
High definition.
You can now have to use whether or not the episode is standard definition or HD when playing Hoodle before the stream. it's getting more complicated, but yeah. Because I don't pay for Discord Nitro, you get 720p for the
shucks.
rest of the show. If you want
dang.
to buy me Discord Nitro, I guess feel free. But there we go. That's all my news.
Oh man, I went from the top of the roller coaster right to the bottom.
I'll say having just like the next episode on the table has really helped the fandom, I think, get out of the little rut of Reality War was bad, and now for the first time in like 20 years there's no new episode. But also very quickly on like the announcement forum I was reading, also on Reddit, everyone's just like decided, oh yeah, this is like Davy's last one, and then we'll get someone new in, and then also they're gonna like tie up all the loose, quote unquote, loose ends, like why Movie made it slow and how Belinda's ending is bad, and also Susan's gonna be there. It's like, whoa, guys, like maybe rein in your wish fulfillment. I mean, he might quit, but like it very quickly just seemed like, oh yeah, well Russell's quitting. But I'm like, what? Yeah, whatever. You know, we don't engage in that sort of thing here. We just claim people cancel Christmas. You know.
True, that's true.
I'm kind of glad we're leaving the Russell T Davies era behind, so I don't have to contend with whether or not I say Russell T Davies, the man who canceled Christmas, the joke I'm gonna make for Chibnall. Because really, it just feels mean-spirited when it's not even the BBC's fault. It's like Disney. And I don't think we're going to talk about Bob Iger a lot, you know, but
I don't even know that guy.
That's the CEO of Disney, the man who canceled Christmas, you know?
Man who canceled Christmas. Well, that sounds about right.
He is, yeah. Honestly, it checks out. He's not great. Imagine, like, a moral corporate CEO, and that's basically the vibe. You know, exactly who you would expect to be in charge of Disney, basically.
Very interesting.
Yep. Anyway... Man, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the 2009 not hit special, the Next Doctor, not the Next Doctor, Planet of the Dead, which is an Easter special. If you don't know what we're doing, I will introduce it about now. We are basically going to be recording an audio commentary track live. So, of course, for legal reasons, I can't just stream an episode of Doctor Who, so there'll be a blurred version in the background in this timer on the screen. But in a little bit, we're going to do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. On go, everyone's going to hit play, and that should leave us all synced up. For Doctor Who specifically, that can be a little bit of an issue sometimes, because there are 2 versions of every Doctor Who episode. There's the original UK version, then the original US version. They are exactly the same, except the US version is about 4% slower. So if you're not watching this live, you can just adjust the playback speed of the video to like 25%-ish. That should be good. But yeah, we're watching the American version. I feel like I'm forgetting something in the spiel, Caden. What's the step? We like to ramble a bit, but yeah, you can get set up. I don't know. No, man, that was like, oh yeah, Planet of the Dead. I have an interesting relationship with Planet of the Dead, because my understanding of this episode's reputation is that it's not great. I quite like it. That's a theme of the David Tennant special so far. Is they're not great, but I quite like it. But no, it's interesting because I think I've told this before, but this was one of the episodes that Amazon tucks away and hid separate from the main show. And so I mentioned you can easily miss the Christmas specials and these specials if you just don't know they're there. But I think what makes this one unique is that as a kid, I never saw it on Amazon. A lot of the others, when I went back and watched, I remembered them, except for this one. I had no memory of this episode. I had never seen it. And so I was excited to get, like, brand new 10th Doctor, like, 15, 20 years after his era. 'Cause, like, what the heck are the odds that that's gonna happen? Not probably, maybe closer to, like, 17 years. I don't know. But yeah, so it's a very unique relationship. Almost like when they release a new missing episode, you know? Like just a brand new old episode of Doctor Who. It introduces the Lady Christina in her only televised appearance. is perhaps the most misguided companion archetype ever conceived. I mean, some people like her. She has her own Big Finish for some reason. And it's an Easter special, which is the only Easter special. Broadcast the day before Easter, I had to look up. I don't know. You probably don't have that. You probably didn't see this one either, actually. This is probably a brand new episode
I don't know.
for you.
It might be, yeah.
If I didn't see it, you wouldn't have seen it.
Well, I mean, refresh my memory. Go ahead. Feel free to tell me.
Yeah. So,
what's going to happen in this episode?
Planet of the Dead is a sequel. Nice segue, by the way. A sequel to Planet of the Ood. Which, if you remember, was the episode about the civilization that lived on a planet made out of just like dead, rotting Ood corpses. That was the whole planet. And they thought it was normal because that's just where they live. And of course they think that's normal. And it wasn't. That was Planet of the Ood. Planet of the Dead is the Doctor, no companion, of course, this time, lands back on the Planet of the Ood. And basically discovers, like, he steps out the door and everyone around him is just dead, right? They've just dead, lying on the dead Ood that formed the planet. And so he goes up to some of the people from the previous episode, Planet of the Ood, and it's like the ice cream vendor guy, and he's just like dead on the floor, and the camera shows Tennant like standing there. It starts raining as he stares in the middle distance. And they like wander some more, and he finds like Jim the mechanic. He's just dead on the floor, and the camera shows Tennant like standing there. It starts raining. He stares in the middle distance. It was like big on the nostalgia from, I don't know if you remember, like 2 episodes ago, that Tumblr gif where he's standing in the rain.
Yep.
Distant. They were really trying to recapture that nostalgia. It's kind of a celebration as Russell and Tennant, are leaving the show. And it's basically that for an hour. And then at the end, because of course this is an Easter special, and we all know Easter, very important time. It's like the day Jesus was reborn, after being executed. He died for our sins, he's born back. So at the end, all the dead people just stay dead, and he leaves. Because it'd be very disrespectful, I think, on Easter to a lot of people to have them, because they're not Jesus, it'd feel a bit disrespectful on Easter and everything. You just wouldn't do that. So that's the episode. Yeah.
Wow, this
I quite like it.
I do. One. Sounds like a real fun for the family before Easter.
After the one where like the wasp murdered like all that corn, that one went quite well. Remember that one, Unicorn and the Wasp? So they thought they'd do something else a little bit darker. Man, we've been doing this so long that we now have like a series. It's got to be impenetrable. There's this whole lore. Maybe that's what we can do after we finish the live streams. We can just start making the Doctor Who episodes that I've been describing. Like just an hour of like various shot recreations of the gif of Tennant crying in the rain, or like it's someone dead on a floor on a pile of like cheap Ood Halloween costumes, and then we cut to the gif, and that's the whole episode for an hour.
Wow.
Amazing. I think it'd go big.
Yeah, I think it'd be amazing.
Well, it's going to be better than this year's Christmas special, if you ask me. Bam! Shots fired! Take that, Bob Iger.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'll get you in the Christmas spirit as dead people for an hour. Man, happy Halloween, everyone.
Well, I mean, before we get started, I have my one piece of Doctor Who news. My new segment that will be a segment for the next 5 streams, I think, is my Big Finish. I listened to another episode.
Oh, you did another?
Face of the Apocalypse.
The worst of the river ones.
It was exactly. It was. I mean, it was fine.
It wasn't bad
to say,
but it was fine. Just next to 2 better review episodes. Well, at least you didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it, but it was fine. Tune in next week to see my review of whatever.
Well, actually, yeah. Right now, there's a Big Finish sale on the Stephen Noon First Doctor stuff. That ends on the 4th UK time. And I've pre-ordered this month's 13 box set story, but I don't think that has an announcement. But hey, 5 weeks, that'll put you into the new Ninth Doctor. You can go ahead and pick that up for $13. And then we'll get more stellar reviews. If anyone wants to donate $26 and change for Caden and I to buy Ninth Doctor,
yeah, that'd be great.
You could get such strong reviews. It's fine.
I only get 3 words, so
yeah. So you better really think about your 3 words if you got like a good one, a lot of depth. Same for this stream. Actually, you're only allowed 3 words once I hit play.
Oh shucks.
Yeah. I'm actually think I have to fill up my water bottle before we start. So do you want to do? Hang on. Have I actually set up the episode? Okay, I have. Do you want to do this thing I told you about? I could have filled water by the time it's gonna get me to Google this. But we've had you before describing the books, right? Because we ran out of TV episodes. Interesting, actually. I've Googled the name of this book, and I'm getting pictures of a guitar that presumably the book is named after. Doctor Who. It's actually really getting a lot of trouble getting this, but there we go. All right, but that's not... I gave you the names, but I'm an idiot. Everyone knows you don't judge a book by its name.
Yeah.
You judge a book by its cover.
Do.
So, of course, episode... Hang on. Yep, that's the right one. Armed Doctor Who. Caden, I need you to tell me... Not open link. Oh, that works. What the book, The Left-Handed Hummingbird, is about. And before you get too much into the story, I do want to provide a little bit of context. That this guy right here on the left is the 7th Doctor, right? So that's the Doctor.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I've read this book.
Yeah, and that's K9, the companion. No, it's not K9. Well, I actually haven't read this one, so yeah, you should tell him as I fill up my water bottle in much less time than it's taken to set this up.
Yeah, well, this is just really cut and dry. That's the 7th Doctor, and that's Hummingbird, obviously, and he's left-handed, obviously. I mean, are you kidding me? Did you even need to ask that question? And this is just simply the spinoff where the Doctor Who gets romantic for the first time. The Doctor and Hummingbird have a very intimate relationship. Hummingbird's left hand comes into play a few times. That's why he's left it. It opens the Doctor's eyes to that part of a relationship. And it's just a book that really explores those nuances. And of course, we'll get to see more of those trickling into later story once River comes along and how Hummingbird affected the Doctor. But, this is the humble beginnings of the Doctor's romance. It's a good book.
Oh, I'm still muted.
I was too quick. I thought you were already back. Oh, you are back.
No, I was muted hard on my mic. I just noticed as well that the guy on the left, who might be River, as I'm hearing, is doing the Vulcan salute. Because this book doesn't arrive till tomorrow. So... yeah, I didn't know. Let's see, that one, not that one, that one, that one. There we go. Now we're set up. Oh, and the Armed Doctor Who. There we go. Everyone enjoyed that. No one hit play. I've just got to wake up my hard drive. And we're going to give it 10 seconds this time. Hang on. All right, it's awake. It didn't fall asleep. Man, it sucks having to wait 10 seconds. Right, as I said before, we're about to do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Imagine coming to watch Planet of the Dead. It's just a picture of a book on the live stream. Yeah, no, we are gonna do the countdown. It will be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and on go, everyone will hit play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bazinga. Man, I almost missed the spacebar there. I really did. Wow. It came close. International Gallery. Man, nothing says British Empire more than International Gallery.
It's like I'm really there.
Yeah. With is the British people, whoever told me about the milkmen, is your International Gallery guards actually armed like that? I've been to Europe. I know a lot of cops in some countries just look like the military, but man, that cup is wonky.
What's up with this cup?
Sorry, but it is just wonky, right?
I don't know. It's fancy.
Oh yeah, but it's wonky. Oh my god.
Oh man.
You don't want to mess. Yeah, it looks like it'll cut you, but actually, it's probably just like a motion detector where if you block it, it blocks the light. Ooh. All right, British people. Does the International Gallery just have a? Also, what are those? Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna ask what the wires are attached to, but you can see the crane above the gallery. Right. Okay, actually, I have to admit as well, this is like the lamest centerpiece ever. In America, you got like big T-Rex right in the middle, you know? But
that's true.
This cup is dwarfed by the room.
This actually kind of feels a little familiar.
When did Mission Impossible come out? Sorry, was it 2008?
I want to say it was like 2006 or 7.
Mission Impossible.
Oh, no. Good thing it didn't start making noise until she was gone.
2025. Wow, a lot later than I thought. Thank you, Google. What's one? 1996. What's the famous?
That's my phone alarm.
2008. Yeah, I know.
I woke up to that 20 minutes ago.
Nice fire exit, though. I don't know. I'm trying to Google Mission Impossible, but I've never seen it. Oh. I don't know. The upside down camera was a bit weird.
I feel very festive. I don't know about you.
Well, I don't know about festive. It is Easter. I don't think that's the right word.
You're not festive for Easter?
I think festive is Christmas. Maybe like the Q4 holidays in general.
You can be festive for any holiday.
I don't think you're right.
I think you can be. Festive is holiday spirit.
I think festive is Christmas. I know. We're both
relating to a festival. Cheerful and jovially celebratory.
Well, I guess we're both wrong.
Is the word festive just for Christmas? No.
Sorry, what? Wait. I was listening to the joke.
I missed. I was looking up the word festive. Yeah, I'm
so, real quick though, what do you think this bus driver's like? Okay, you drive a London bus, right? You maybe need a bit of cash. You know, it's not the best job. This woman comes and just offers you like diamonds. Oh, I guess it's just to board the bus. That's fine, right? I thought he was gonna like do a high-speed chase with his London bus and thinking he was gonna get away with it.
Oh, how did he get here?
He walked on the bus and scanned his psychic paper on the Oyster card reader.
He must be feeling festive.
Yeah. I always got confused by the bus, getting on the buses with the readers.
I did that.
Oh my, wait, whoa. It looks, I just realized it looks so HD. Wow. What, does it look any different for you?
It's a little less blurry.
Why does it look HD? Did they redo it for these like few episodes? Or
that title card, that definitely looks different.
Or maybe it's just that you can see the, you can see the like, the imperfections more in HD. I forgot to legally mention that this episode is written by Gareth Roberts, who's like a shitty transphobe guy, but I kind of like his Doctor Who stories, so there we go. Legal obligations aside.
He is a high-speed chase.
See, you were thinking of buying an ambulance, and I think you should paint it to look like this.
Could. I could buy a double-decker bus, too.
Can you?
Probably not. But
do you know what the shipping costs, international shipping costs on a double-decker bus are?
We have double-decker buses now. You know that?
Nonsense. I've seen the buses.
That's
They're
true.
blue now.
Look it up.
Not in Spokane.
We do.
No.
You're going to have to look it up. We do.
I'm going to look this up afterwards. Why did we don't
tried
need
to ride
them.
one the other day.
We're not that
big.
But
I saw it with my own eyes.
Maybe it's someone who bought a double-decker bus.
No, they did a whole advertising campaign about it.
What? Why are you getting targeted ads for Spokane City Transport?
It's really cool. It's exciting. They're brand new.
Yeah. I've seen the white cars. These gray cars are throwing me off, though. They just look like cars, you know? And I don't know why.
They do.
It's just a paint job. Okay, picture this, right? You're in a bus, right? It's a long day at work. You're heading home, and the police are chasing your bus. Do you just sit down like that? Look at. They just want to go home. Because honestly, I could see that, but have you ever ridden a bus? Just waiting for the episode.
Well, yeah, I was just on one. I was just on one the other day, hoping to ride a double decker, but it wasn't. Man. It didn't. We didn't catch one.
Yeah, I used to do the bus across state for university. It always felt super sketchy.
One of these guys looks familiar.
Probably from this episode. Actually, no. One of them plays someone or voices someone kind of recently. Shoot, but I never watched it. And I remember a lot of people were like, "Whoa, that's the bus lady." Oh my god, I can try and look out for the lady in the back, her name, and I'll look her up.
Yeah, he actually is.
She was actually in something. What?
The guy, well, okay, he's not next to the doctor anymore, but the guy in the gray hoodie on the bus is Daniel Kaluuya, who is a really big actor now, who was in like Get Out and Nope and a lot of Jordan Peele films.
Maybe he's the guy I'm thinking of.
I was like, this guy looks familiar. He was in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
I never saw that one.
I didn't know he was in Black Panther.
I did see that one. I rooted for the villain, though.
It's really funny.
I did.
Totally missed the bus crash.
I don't think we saw the bus crash fully.
I missed whatever happened.
I was just waiting for this episode to start. This was a thing in Star Trek, when I watched original Star Trek, which was an hour versus most of them were like 45 minutes, that often they would like kind of waste time till about that 45-minute mark when the episode would actually start happening.
How did they get here? This is Reverse Midnight.
I will say it is always a bit bizarre suddenly watching Doctor Who in HD.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, Planet of the Dead will screw you over sometimes on Hoodle because it'll look HD and you'll think it's not Tennant, but it is. These next few episodes will really mess you up. Good visual, though.
What possibly happened? Yeah.
Well, you don't know yet what happened.
Suppose.
I like the lighting, too. I actually get the vibes of what I talked about in Russell T Davies too, where I feel like he actually manages to use the budget to make things that look good but don't actually distract with how sort of artificial and directed they are.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have really been surprised by that when he came back. No smoking on the bus.
Windy.
That's normal.
That guy.
He's so young. Who did he play in Black Panther?
I don't actually know. I had no clue he was in that movie.
Let
me look.
You know, I'm not a bus expert, but the wheels don't look stuck. I'm sure they are. Whoa, who's the cop, who's got like a semi-automatic just pointed at that tunnel? Is he gonna gun down the bus? What are you looking up? You've gone quiet.
Yeah, I was trying to look up what character he played, but I just can't figure it out. Wakabi.
Like the green stuff?
That's wasabi.
I saw Wasabi in Black Panther.
He played Wakabi, so maybe.
Yeah.
Does the doctor know what dead people taste like?
He will.
He's so young.
I know that.
Is this what it's like when you see David Tennant young?
Yeah, kinda.
Man. It does look weird and defined.
It's interesting that you can see a difference. I'm pretty sure I'm streaming 720p to you.
Yeah, you probably are.
I've wondered actually with HD if the blur will be less blurred on the stream. It might be, looking at my OWS. I've got to kick it up a little bit. Yeah, actually, that's not as... I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube actually yells at me about this.
Some shots, yeah, they look like the same as they always have.
Here's our explanation. Aw.
Oh, no.
Nice shot, though. I could see that on the cover of a book.
Dang.
No, I think it might be the lighting, actually, that it's not just the HD, is that they've started doing that sort of like I mean, I don't know the lighting terms, but I think it's the lighting that they've kicked in more because the show's in HD.
Could be.
Come to think of it, where'd they film this? Because it doesn't look green screen.
Planet of the Dead.
Oh, no, that's the Ood planet, remember?
Oh, right.
Did you catch the explanation, by the way? Because
they drove through a wormhole.
Yeah. Cool. Having listened to or read a lot of like the Bernie Summerfield stuff now, I think Christina might be kind of an attempt at that like sarcastic, largely rolling with it. But her character is like an aristocrat who steals stuff for the thrill of it and is like all snobby about it. It's just such a hateable character.
I'm neutral so far. Got 40 minutes to go.
I mean, yeah, we haven't seen her for too much, but I'm getting vague Bernice Summerfield vibes, though.
Doctor looks like he's having a great time.
Oh, I'm in this. Wait. Carmen.
Close.
All right. Doctor Who. Carmen. Bus. Actress. All right. Elaine Thomas. She's in EastEnders. That's all that's on TARDIS Guide, but it's just EastEnders in this.
It's just Midnight.
Yeah, well, he referenced Midnight before. It's Midnight, but without the Midnight part. Well, not the Midnight, the entity. So just a bus. When I put it that way, actually, I can kind of get why maybe people don't like this so much. That's like
$20.
It's like $180 a month. Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's twice a week, every week.
Pretty nice.
She's basically Superman, right? If her powers are better under the sun.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he gets his certain suns. He gets his powers from.
Okay, if that was actually true, right? I know Superman's like a last of his kind of deal, but if we discovered like if you go to Alpha Centauri, you basically become Superman. Do you think we'd all just move there? It's like, screw Earth.
Good
Let's
question.
go live over there.
There'd be some purists. Oh, he's angry. It's just like midnight.
I mean, it's not midnight, but especially now, it basically is like worse midnight. I was going to midnight. It's a nice bus. I'd live in this bus.
I like the British double deckers. It is better than ours. But I haven't ridden on one.
You talked over one of my favorite lines of the people. It's like, I was going to see Tina. Who's Tina? Your girlfriend? Not yet. It's just such a good characterization. Ah, so he did it to get out of cooking. Understandable. I get like so angry when I have to cook and I wasn't expecting it. I just hate cooking so much. I don't know why. I'm not very good at it because I hate it. But it's not that. It's just the act of cooking. I just hate it so much.
I like it when I get into it.
Sometimes I can be in the mood and like help Alex bake or something, but God, I just hate everything about having to cook. So it's a nice thing that Alex likes cooking. Really is.
I don't know. He looks a little defined.
You can see all those nice pores. Man, pick up the pace a little bit. It's not, you're not like gonna scratch the paint. What is this? It's like the street wasn't long enough to speed up.
Might fall into another wormhole.
I just want unit in green uniforms. Wait, I'm sorry. Can we appreciate... They might have been taking it off, but the leaf camo for like a highway on your... Wait, was that a surface to air missile launcher?
It was big.
God, Unit's prepared. We make fun of modern Unit for like how much tech they have, but look at this. She always reminds me of the woman who was in Charter Unit right at the end of the classic era, and I always have to double check that's not supposed to be the same woman. It's not, but we don't really get like a consistent head of unit until Kate, after the Brigadier, of course.
Do you like this set?
It's gotta be a set, right? But like, England doesn't have anywhere like this.
Yeah.
Yes, she did rob a museum with a shovel in her backpack. Could at least be telescopic. If you ever tried to shovel snow with a shovel that's just like half a foot too small, God, it's killer on the back.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Imagine that thing. It's like cooking. I'd be like, I'd rather live in this bus in the desert, Doctor. That is how much I hate cooking. I would often rather just be hungry than cook. Just the activity itself is just, I hate it.
That's a strong passion.
I don't know why. It's nothing to do with like the skill or it's just, I just hate the activity. Good enough. But you feel like the Doctor work on it, it'd end up like flying. It'd be like Back to the Future.
I don't know where they.
I'd almost
these days they have those big screen sets,
the screen
you know
rooms.
Talking about, but I don't think they had those back
We call
then.
them Mandalorian rooms around here because every time I've looked up what they're called, I forget. Where the hell? I'm gonna look it up. Like, it's gotta just be amazing green screen work or something. I don't remember this episode being so well realized. Okay. Film. Oh. Hey, I actually did notice that. This episode is heavily inspired by Gareth Roberts' novel The Highest Science, which I have read. And I'm like, this is actually vaguely similar to that. Very vaguely. A good book. I'd recommend it secondhand so you don't have to pay Gareth Roberts.
I like their banter.
No, they actually did do location filming in a desert.
It's surprising they did that, but I'm not quite surprised looking at what I'm seeing.
It's a revolution in the way it was filmed. Okay. Natively recorded on high definition video. It broke new ground with its location filming, which involved Doctor Who's first trip to an Arabic country.
Wow.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, I see it, but I just didn't think they'd get like a bus to Arabia.
Yeah.
I'm amazed you do like a filming production in the middle of a desert. Man, if only we had speed dial. I'd like a pepperoni. That's it. Just one pepperoni. That was the joke I was about to make. Just be like, I'm the doctor. I want doctor helpline.
So you need they need a more direct line of communication.
What do you mean? He literally just called them.
Yeah, but he had to go through their helpline.
Oh, I see. Well, we don't have Kate yet. She has a great I caught with your hand in the candy jar face. I think it's Arabia. How do you get the bus? Like, it's probably not that far into the desert, you know, but...
Yeah.
Wow.
You seen those, like, pictures of the pyramids?
We don't need Disney Buzz money, apparently. I like Malcolm.
This guy.
He's Malcolm. He's great.
I like him already.
Honestly, I wish Malcolm just stayed in every unit episode. Malcolm's better than, like, anybody in modern unit, including Kate. I've said it.
I like him already.
Yeah. It's just on speaker.
Sticky notes on monitors.
I know, something's happening in
Davy's
Tokyo.
favorite set design.
Tokyo, Perth. Wait, he wrote... Oh no, he wrote on glass in front of his monitor. I do like the giant robot, actually. Hot take. It's, like, my favorite until Sarah Jane leaves. You'll never guess what that episode's called. It's called Robot.
Tiny robot.
It's actually called Robot.
Oh. 15 Malcolms.
15 Malcolms. There you go.
Oh. That's what everyone does, though, right?
Yeah, I did. I've got, like, 12 Nathans in the bank account right now. That's right. Somehow one Nathan isn't the amount of money in my bank account. Man, he's so rude to Malcolm. I want Malcolm as a companion.
I like him.
I don't know what happens to Malcolm, because this is the only episode he's in. I'm actually trying to remember what the next unit episode is. It might be the one that introduces Kate.
I like Malcolm.
Wait.
Oh.
5 out of 5 stars for Malcolm.
Oh, I hope we get more. Oh, well, he's a fly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, spoilers. Whoa, HD. No, okay, sorry, no. No way you get any usformation after a 2009 phone from that distance that looks like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but he Sonic'd it.
I have my old iPod somewhere. I could charge it up, take you a photo of that, ask if you see if you can get any info of that thing.
There's a bunch of flies.
I feel like someday, right, I'm gonna have to explain the concept of an iPod to a kid as a smartphone that's not a phone, and they're just gonna like not get it, you know? What was it? I was watching it at the party we were at this weekend, right? You know, they're like arcade machines in the basement, and one of the little ones, who was like maybe 4, probably like 2 or 3, was sitting at the arcade machine, and they tried to use it as a touch screen. Classic arcade cabinet, like poke the screen. There you go. I thought that'd be a fun one for the stream. God, it must have been hot in that thing, though.
I like it.
Oh, that ship's nice, too.
That's not fortunate.
Man, I feel like Davies just knows what to do with a budget. That's something I'll genuinely miss when he's gone.
Mm.
Not to say that the Moffat era looks bad, or even the Chibnall era for that matter, but I start feeling the hand of the director, you know? I've mentioned before. I'm getting very strong. Hang on. Benny was in that novel. Suddenly it all makes sense why I'm getting Benny vibes.
Good mask.
Yeah. I mean, they've been pretty good for a while. The mouth is, I think, the best part.
What'd they do?
Well, have you seen that fashion sense? The best bus. Christina could definitely work as a, like, base with some tweaks, because Benny's amazing. I think the main problem is that she's Lady Christina. She's literally just a member of the British aristocracy. Is like, yeah, aren't the aristocracy great? And it's like, no.
High definition face.
That's true. That's true. That's why he had to leave, actually, is that we just couldn't handle high definition David Tennant for like 20 years.
Too much.
Yep.
Oh, that's actual breath.
Actual what?
Was it? No. I can't tell if you can see his breath actually.
Oh, yeah, no, you can. No, I think it's just the dust in the air, or like his spit or something, because it's in the sunbeam. Very dusty in that room, though.
Yeah.
Although, like, at night, deserts do get very cold. True. But that's probably the studio bound. Like, that's probably in England. Man, that probe went far. No, that's the planet. Idiot. God, look how green that planet is. They landed in the worst spot.
It's a lot of billions.
Yep.
She's pretty alright with being across the universe.
But not with eating poop.
No, not with eating poop.
I mean, a dog eats poop. Like, what's your problem here? That's a nice city, actually. It's an interesting mix of, like, greenery and, like, Soviet functionalism.
Yeah.
Utilitarianism, that's the word. I don't eat poop, though.
I like that line.
I feel like it's a city that might look terrible on the ground, though.
A little crowded.
Well, it's just so gray. Oh.
Well, it's beige
not
now.
Gray. It does look better, though, I have to admit. Wait, I thought they launched a probe. Why did they launch the probe? Couldn't they have just told the doctor where they were?
I don't really know.
Now I'm having to remember if the doctor's eaten people yet.
No, he has, because he picked up the sand.
Yeah.
He tasted it early in the episode, and he went, that tastes like it can't be.
I feel like the 12th Doctor ate people in the emoji episode.
Here he is.
That's the bad news. Disney have pulled out.
Oh, that sticky note's readable. What's happening?
Wait, I don't think we've defined a Bernard yet, have we? Oh, we did. It was some level of Malcolm's. Do you think we'll get a reference to If Only the Brigadier Was Here? Because we've gotten that every other unit episode.
Probably.
Never tell unit something constitutes a danger to this planet. They'd nuke it with, like, Tokyo or something.
How's this guy got cell signal?
I don't remember. Oh, yeah. How do you run out of petrol? That bus was mid-route. I guess a leak.
They got a spaceship. Gotta be gas in there.
Well, you get thirsty somehow, I guess. They pull out their gas cans. It's like, yeah, this is how we fuel our ship. Just standard unleaded, right? Well, it's a bus. No, you need the diesel. We got that in the back.
Oh, there's the probe.
Oh, they launched the probe to the storm. That's right.
Oh, it can't be. These are friends.
Less successful realization.
Stingrays?
But... What do you mean? They're aliens. Stingrays don't fly. Hi, Cosmos. Is the pug come to get pets? Come here. You want to watch the end of the dead planet? Oh, it's my good boys. Bonk. Cosmos, you want to say hi? Say hi. Can you say hi? Say hi. Can you hear him?
No.
Oh, good boy.
I want the wormhole.
That's well done. Did we get like a kick in the CGI budget? Oh, I wonder if it's because it's just specials and not a full season. That's racist. And that's why we don't have roundabouts in America. They're dangerous. Oh, hi, Cosmos. Our pug really likes sitting, not laying down, but sitting on your lap, just looking forward. Isn't that right? That's one of those, like, imagine evolving making wormholes, you know?
To make a wormhole and eat metal.
Just gotta, well, you know, there's, like, people eat planes sometimes, so that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah. Who hasn't eaten a plane?
Okay. Debbie Downer in the back of the bus.
It must be so hot in that bus, though. Yeah. Big metal bus in the middle of a desert. Well, I guess it's not actually a desert, is it? They're in, like, a city, technically.
Yeah.
So it's probably not hot. Oh, they're just bad drivers.
It is midnight. They got a big pit.
No, that's a pit. Or the well. So Gareth Roberts ripped off a future episode when he adapted his book. It's a good book, High of Science. I liked it. I think I liked it more than the average rating, though. Shoutouts to the actors for the Terravores, too, because they're really getting into, like, being flies.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels a bit boring, like Flyman is a concept, but the actor's doing well.
Yeah.
I would have made it about finding eggs.
Immediately human ear special? Shapes. Finding eggs. Maybe they hid a bunch of Easter eggs.
People give the Christmas specials a bad time sometimes for not being very Christmassy, but could have been a big, like, fluffy bunny.
Steal the crystal.
What?
She gotta steal the crystal. What's she doing? Bitches. Whatever happened to that cup? When's it gonna be helpful?
She stole the cup.
Yeah, but she's probably still got it on her.
Well, if they get thirsty, that's why. Obviously. Okay, what'd she hang it to again? I have, like, there's a ceiling up there, but how'd she, oh, I guess there's a hook thing there. Okay. I don't think they are surviving, yeah.
This is the well.
Are the aristocracy? Usually that's how you depict the aristocracy, but maybe they do just, like, steal cups. Well, actually, yes. Come to think of it, that sounds like exactly what the British aristocracy do, is just, like, steal things and be rich. Press the red button. There for exactly this reason. It's because the fly people can actually fly.
That's not up.
There's a reason. Also, the cables aren't moving. I think there's a reason for, like, him to be afraid, but it's kind of weird here to be like, I could do that. It's literally like a winch.
Who called him Spaceman? Probably Rose.
Donna.
Oh, was. She did.
Yeah.
Well, he always reminisces about Rose. This is new.
Well, we're about to get Matt Smith. Does he regenerate in this one, Caden? That's your question.
Isn't this episode 2 of the specials?
Yeah, but now we've had specials.
I don't think so. I think there's at least 3, maybe 5. That's my guess. Could be 7. I think 5.
Just keep going up the prime numbers, you know? Fly's just changing them off. You know, there's a lot of things in the International Museum that I imagine need liberating, but that is not one of them. You know?
Lifestyle.
He probably should, yeah. Yeah, but maybe that's a bit different. I don't know. Wait, what are your thoughts on Christina? Like, I think she could work.
Yeah, I don't know if
take out the aristocracy and like thrill-seeking thief aspect, because they got a similar vibe to Benny in the books and audios. Probably the biggest EU companion there is. But
I think maybe she's not the most likable person, but I think as a character, I really like her. I think it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I think everything that makes her a not likable person makes her interactions with the Doctor interesting.
The episode really seems to go out of its way to like, man, aren't we a good team? And
yeah,
like that doesn't help, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like there have been companions that don't necessarily get along with the Doctor. Classic example is the 7th Doctor travels with a literal Nazi for like 3 audio stories. It makes sense in context, but that's like the Doctor and a Nazi. You can't really get like much different perspectives on that. So a lot of people like that arc just for the conflicts of opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But really, Caden, I think you might be starting to get desperate for anything that's not like a modern day normal human girl, which Christina still is. I would like to point out.
Yeah, but she's a little to the
rich.
Left. Yeah.
You know what, actually? I mean, there's merit. Again, I think you could do something of essentially redeeming a character. Like,
yeah. I think there could be an interesting arc.
What, could you just, like, what's it called? A Christmas Carol, a companion? Like, a season where you take Scrooge and teach him to, like, care about little Timmy or whatever?
Yeah, it could be interesting.
Tegan doesn't get along. Tegan's a fun example. Turlough, of course. Turlough outright wants to kill the Doctor at first. Ooh.
Aw.
Yeah, really, I just want... I want someone interesting as a companion. What? Yeah, we're all gonna get someone who's not a modern-day human, but we're all gonna hate them for some reason. Man, they walked really far, too.
Oh,
it's just Malcolm. He wants something. Like, what do you want on your pizza,
I hope it's
Doctor?
Malcolm. It is Malcolm.
Big Finish. Where's my Malcolm spinoff? Oh, that's a model bus if I've seen one. Oh, maybe it's not a model bus. Maybe it's just perspective.
At last.
You know, I hope they left the bus here when they were done filming. Right? Like, imagine just walking through the Arabian desert and just the bat is there. 1,000 years from now, it'll really confuse some archaeologist. And in the end of the day, isn't that what life's about?
Confusing archaeologists.
Yeah. There's a Doctor Who episode where in the background, one of the buses has an ad for that season of Doctor Who. It's in the forest of the night.
I love him.
It's literally binoculars sawed off and taped to glasses. Malcolm's the best scientific advisor they've had besides the doctor. Everyone else is like, man, I don't actually know what he's talking about, so let's do it. But Malcolm's just on his level. It's nice. I love how everything is written on, too.
They're going to kill the bus when it comes through.
Yep. That's how they all die. It's a trail of hubris, you know? Shoot whatever comes through that's not a London bus. USB. Turn it, take it out, turn it, and plug it back in again.
The cup.
Oh, yeah, the AI upscaling of Season 13 collection. Yeah, I saw some, like, side-by-side comparisons, and that's the first one. I like the lines this guy gets in the red. No, yeah, it's the first time I'm not buying the Blu-ray. I'm going to, like, DVDs for that season. Which sucks, but hopefully they're better next time. I need to really compress my DVD shelf because it's almost full. I need to make room for new Doctor Who. First rule of archaeology. I think this is a quote from the Indiana Jones games, but your life is more important than the artifact. You can dent it back, you know.
You just go back in time and get another one.
Just dent it back. I don't think you could. Is gold soluble? I mean, they make gold cups, so probably not, but... Not the ones in the bus, though. Screw those people.
Malcolm is baffled, as he should be.
Maybe this is what happens to Malcolm.
I'd love Malcolm.
He's brilliant. What about Malcolm as the Doctor?
Oh, no.
Actually, he looks a little familiar. Like I might know him in a younger role or something. Or like maybe he was in Harry Potter or something. I don't know.
This unit lady sucks.
Yeah, I don't like... I was gonna say any of the unit ladies between the Brigadier and Kate, but honestly, kind of any of them. At least Kate.
Always making things worse.
Kate's better. It's after the Brigadier. They keep casting like really shoot first, ask question later, angry women to lead unit, and like none of them are likable because they're just like stereotypical. My gun will solve this problem.
Yeah.
Kate comes in is like, hey, let's do things with science. But you've seen Kate and Modern Who. They're basically like, they're gonna say that science leads, and then they're gonna pull their science gun out and shoot the alien. Yeah. You know. To be fair, the Brigadier would also fairly often be like shoot first, but you know, I don't know. They don't have the likability. Clutch that keyboard, Malcolm. Season 21 would be the next Blu-ray. That does not surprise me. Hopefully it's actually good. No, if you've not seen them, you can find like side-by-sides of the upscaling. If you don't know, they used a lot of AI to upscale it, which of course is something they've done in remasters for like decades. Though you wouldn't have called it AI at the time. See, it's like Back to the Future. But this time they like had the AI do so much and didn't review what it did. And so all the mistakes that usually get pop up just get left in, and so it just looks worse in a lot of cases. Hi, Common. Do you want some love now? Mom, why are you pointing a gun at Malcolm, our Lord and Savior? Wait, so what was gonna happen? Like, you would hear that gunshot, right? It's like, yeah. Suicide, real tragic. I'm covered in blood, ignore that. I'd report her.
Oh, he's the hero. Malcolm
hero,
Companion
the hero we need. He hung up on the doctor. Oh. No, I'd like a doctor that's Malcolm. 10 out of 10. This is where I want Russell T Davies like slapstick. I love just the developing relationship between Malcolm. There we go. The payoff. It's what the episode's been building to. Good thing I didn't take the bridge. No, poor aliens. Man, those are apartment blocks creatures. Behind the those creatures.
They're gone.
Look, I knew they were going to use the surface-to-air missiles, but they didn't. They lost a bus in a tunnel. You might say they're prepared, but I don't notice they didn't bring a tank. You know, they're prepared for aerial menaces. Not to, poke holes in the logic, but can a surface-to-air missile, are they really designed for, like, those small, close-range targeting, too?
I don't believe it. Guns don't work. That sums up.
Russell T. Davies ruining my Doctor Who. No, I mean, nice.
Oh, my.
That wasn't the best effect, but... Shoot the bus! It's a good thing the surface-to-air missiles know not to aim at the bus.
Convenient.
You put a lot of bullet holes in a lot of apartments today. Oh, he kisses every one of his companions.
He kisses everyone.
Man, I didn't remember that part. Has Ncuti Gatwa kissed anybody?
Left-handed hummingbird. Rogue?
Yes, he did, true. But I feel like that one, you can have that one. I don't know, he kind of feels like he'd be more inclined to. I think he might kiss like foreheads
he kissed everyone on the cheek, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does. Nice 2D David Tennant? Oh, no. They just want to go get dinner. They want to go back home. All right, Malcolm, come with me.
I hope they meet. Unnecessary.
That's the coolest anyone's ever opened a bus door. It wasn't very cool, but it is a bus door, so I will say, especially something you notice maybe more commenting, is that it was a bit of an empty one, I feel like I was often...
Yeah.
Like, that's not always bad, but it's a bit empty. Full makeout session.
I love him so much.
Full makeout. He does kind of look familiar, though,
He's just going to keep taking orders from her after she pulled a gun on him?
Why doesn't Malcolm be Kate Stewart?
He should be. Put him in charge. Unit would be amazing.
If Malcolm is in War in Twat Blast, I will watch it all the time. I won't be a fan of Doctor Who anymore. I'll be a fan of that. Oh, I guess this is the start of Unit offering just anyone a job. I really don't know. What did Nathan actually do? Great question. The other guy fixed the bus, but I love her response about like, I'll see what I can do. It's like, no, they don't know. It's like, I'm not hiring him, doctor. I'm not Kate Stewart. Hey, baby. Good boy. Only 3. I don't think we ever see her. You're going to become Kate Stewart. Well, that's a teenager for you. Oh, Cosmos, you want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Pugs are not very loud. Good boy.
I'm waving.
No one likes you, Christina. Uh-oh, he moved my mouse. He sabotaged the stream. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have stolen all that stuff. You're the aristocracy. You're not gonna go to jail. Stop kidding yourselves. Well, maybe you should have deserved it. Or like, heck, just travel. Slap.
Doctor's acting like he didn't have fun this trip.
Will we be watching War Between? We talked about this a bit at the beginning. Probably not on stream, just with a lot of things, but also now the time difference between the UK release and Disney release. I think either it's great and we actually do, or we do like one episode after all 6 are out that kind of overview it. I think that's reality, what we're gonna do. At the very least, we'll probably talk about it like on one of the streams before an episode.
Yeah.
What's this? I like this piece of music, but I don't remember what it's called. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sutek.
Yes. I'm trying to think of a good joke, but I can't think. The Slovene. They're returning.
Who knocks 4 times?
Good. Just think a bit. You know.
The master.
Yeah, there we go.
Really? They just killed him.
Well, that's the obvious knock 4 times. That's what I'm getting at. I don't know. You don't know. It could be Wilfred. Like, anyone can knock on a door. Oh, good Cosmos. Oh, good babies. Yeah, no, she should go to
like he
jail,
doesn't want.
Doctor. Like, that cup is now gone because of her.
Actually, it's gone because of the doctor.
Like, how many things has she stolen from the museums before? She could be stealing things and, like, giving them to the rightful countries. Honestly, that would work for me. Like, that would fix the character. But, like, that, honestly, that would do the whole thing. Because now you basically have the Seppa the Doctor is, like, an aristocratic, high-born person who basically just hates it and uses their power for good. What's a police box, Doctor? I don't know. It's not just. Could you imagine if they fire a surface-to-air missile? I mean, this is a danger to the planes. You can't just take off in the middle of London. Like, you know what that airspace is like? I'd like an APB on a flying bus that's out of petrol. In fact, Unit's gonna want that bus tech. You can't just have a flying bus out there. Shoot her down! You couldn't have, honestly. Like, again, if they didn't keep shoving it down your throat, how good they were together, I probably wouldn't complain as much, but...
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think I really complained so much, because she was just a one-off. I mean, I knew that going in.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I watched it, but Yeah, they're probably like the worst companion archetype we've had. Hey, and he didn't regenerate. There you go.
He didn't regenerate, no.
Yep, I can't actually close this for you, or you'll see how many episodes are in the...
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
I'll look away.
Well, what do you think? I mean, I
thought it was pretty
summarized a lot of my thoughts. Yeah, I don't think it's bad at all. I definitely caught the influences of The Highest Science, his novel, which was better than this. It's very loosely based. It's basically like the bunch of groups of people, one of them alien on weird alien planet, and they don't know what's going on. That's like the similarities between the two stories. But yeah, it was maybe average. I definitely noticed the change to HD. I liked it. I think at least in this episode. I mean, I say Russell T Davies. He's not the director, but I've said before, he's literally the only person past like sometime between 2010 and 2015 that I feel has been given a budget like this and the ability to make a show look this good and not have it take me out of the world.
Yeah.
Not just like Doctor Who, but anything. Anything that makes me feel the director's hand will just take me out of it. And like I could probably find some things now that he's had that whole second era where I'm like, actually, that's a bit too good. But no, I mean it looked good. It's nice to have it in HD. I'm one of those people who like once you hit 1080p, is like who cares after it? Like
yeah, agreed.
I mean, I guess there's 4K might actually be a bit better, but definitely after 4K, like your eye's just not good enough. 1080p 60 FPS. That's the ceiling where I care.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks good. It was a decent story. I might say it's the weakest of the specials off the top of my head, but that's more because the specials are generally quite good than this one being.
I still definitely would. I'd still definitely consider this a good Doctor Who episode.
Yeah, as
for me,
the last ever 10th Doctor or David Tennant episode I would ever watch, which was definitely what it was at the time. You could do a lot worse. Definitely.
Yeah.
Some would argue his actual last episode, come to think of it. But actually, I'm kind of curious how this one compares on like TARDIS Guide to the last one he gets. But no, next week, unless you have anything to add, we've got Waters of Mars will be next week. Because I think I'm good for like the rest of David Tennant. Yeah, I don't have anything immediately on the calendar. Election day in America is in like 2 days. I think some states might not be voting, but I know some states do have elections, and they might be a different day. So actually, maybe you should look that up. I don't know. But yeah, with that, I think I will say thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.